Hey, what's going on, everybody? I'm here to continue the demo for Kemono Friends Opening Day. It's a fan-made visual novel. I think I started it. Actually, it probably wasn't quite a week ago. It was maybe Sunday. Did I start it Sunday? I can't remember exactly what day, but let me get it up here. There we go. All right. So, basically, the premise so far is we got this girl that the main character is a girl who is starting her new job working at Japari Park, and she's a caretaker. So she got to meet Mirai, who's like, I think she's like a big, I don't know if she's like, she oversees all of Japari Park, but she's like a big boss or whatever, you know. She's like high up there, I think. Oh, hey, Zane. Yeah, I tried inviting you, but you didn't join, so... so I did, so on Splatoon, I did, well, first I did that, there's that guy that's like in the sewer or whatever. I followed him, and I guess that's like a solo mode kind of thing, where you just go through different levels like solo. So I did like, I don't know, what, three of the levels in that. And then I did, oh, you didn't know? You must not have seen it. I sent out the notification or whatever, but anyway. Yeah, after that, I did some, team battles or whatever for the Splatfest. Actually got on one team, and well, they had, let's see, I think they had like a 2-game win streak going before I joined them, but in total we ended up with a 5-game win streak, so I went on 3 wins in a row with the team. And then we lost finally. But yeah, it was pretty cool. I also got a new weapon. I got the roller. So I want to try out the roller, man. Anyway. I don't know, if you're still up after the stream, maybe we could try and do something. Bro, that looks like Cinderella Castle, like at Disney World or whatever. Okay. Okay, so... Oh yeah, I was explaining the basic premise of this. Mirai introduced the main character to the 2 animals that she would be helping take care of for now, I guess, which those animals are Serval and Ezo Red Fox. And Serval, well, if you've seen any of the anime, you know what Serval is like. But Ezo Red Fox is like, I don't know. She tends to say mean stuff to you every now and then. She doesn't mind like making fun of you and shit. And I don't know. She's kind of harder to get along with, I guess. But anyway, yeah. So they're I think they're going to like some, what are they going to? Like a festival or something? Okay, they're going. Okay, so they're going to an amusement park, which I think is still like part of Japari Park. Yeah. Okay, well, let's go ahead and get back to where we were here. Okay, doesn't take long for us to reach our destination. Ah, it's here! The parade goes through this road! We stopped at a long path that leads to an intersection. Ezo Red Fox starts walking down the sidewalk. Does this look familiar to you, Ezo Red Fox-san? Yeah. All we have to do now is find a spot. Ezo Red Fox-san is always picky about where we stand. On cue, the fox takes the lead. Serval and I follow behind Ezo Red Fox as she practically runs down the street in search of a spot to watch the parade. A number of people have already done so on both sides of the road. I noticed the sight of a castle in the distance, much more visible than the last time I saw it. Its golden accents and vermilion rooftop glow brightly in the midday sun. Okay, I don't remember this castle being in the anime. But then again, it's been years since I've seen the anime, so I've probably forgotten a lot of stuff. I barely get a chance to enjoy the scenery before Ezo Red Fox suddenly plops herself down in an area clear of any people. Serval and I settle down next to her. The fox pulls out a cloth bag from one of her coat pockets. Is that, for your candy, Ezo Red Fox-san? Duh. What else would it be for? It's just that it's a very big bag. Do you normally get a lot of candy from these parades? Only if you're smart. I picked this part of the road because most of the parade walkers are too cautious about running out of candy. They have a lot left towards the end of the route and start chucking out handfuls to use it all up. That really is smart, Ezo Red Fox-san. I've never thought about it like that before. I don't need your flattery. Cool. I never thought of that either. I'll always come here from now on. Well, don't go telling anyone else. Ugh, I shouldn't have said anything. You can never keep your mouth shut. Well, that's not true. I kept lots of secrets for people. Oh, yeah? Prove it. Tell me a secret you're keeping. I'm not falling for that. Ezo Red Fox scoffs. I bet you would if someone else asked. That's exactly the kind of crap you fall for. Oh, okay, girls. Let's not be mean to each other, please. Shut up. I can do what I want. I'm not sure what to say for a moment, but I soon decide that keeping quiet is best for now. She doesn't respect me yet, so nothing I say will make things better. I just look over towards the castle in the distance, and we wait in silence for the parade to start. It doesn't take long for Serval to break it. Hey, Amy-san, what time is it? Let me check. I slip my phone out of my shirt pocket and check the time. The lock screen displays the time in big numbers, so I just show it to Serval-san. 1:22? It's morning? Her phone's using 12-hour time, idiot. It's 1:33 in the afternoon. Oh, the parade should be starting soon then. It starts at 1:30 p.m., so yeah. Oh, do they not use 12-hour time here? We only use 12-hour time for those clocks with the hands, and for talking about what time it is. We use 24-hour clocks for everything else, like the clocks that just display the time. It's stupid, but that's how it is here. Oh, I've just been using my phone to check the time, so I never noticed. I'll have to learn 24-hour time then. So, how long does the parade normally take to reach this spot? About 6 or 7 minutes. Why? If you're planning to compete for candy, a puny human like you will only leave empty-handed against me. It's nothing like that. I just wanted to know how much longer the wait would be. If you want, I can give you some of my candy, Amy-san. No, don't give her any for free. Make her earn it. Thank you for offering, Serval-san, but I'm happy to let you both keep all your candy. I'm warning you, if you steal any of mine, I'll make you pay. I told you I don't want any, and you can't threaten people like that. You'll get in trouble. Yeah, I know. I don't care. Come on, Ezo Red Fox-san. We're at the parade. Stop being such a grouch. While Serval tries to get Ezo Red Fox to tone down her verbal abuse, the sidewalks start to fill up with more guests and friends. And soon we are almost completely surrounded. Serval and Ezo Red Fox firmly stand their ground to avoid losing our place at the front of the crowd. What time is it now? It's 1:32. Yay! How come you keep asking me for the time, Serval-san? Don't you have a phone or a watch? I have a phone, but I don't use it a lot. I leave it at home most of the time. Don't you worry about not being able to get important messages? Or need to look something up on the internet? Or call for help if you need it? I used to get messages from Mirai-san and one of my friends, but not anymore. If I need to know something, I can just ask a keeper, and I never need to call for help because I'm super tough. The very smug cat places her hands on her hips and sports a cheeky grin. Lie. You've needed help loads of times. You just always get lucky that someone is around to help. I can't even count how many times you've almost died from your own stupidity. Just last week you tried to bring your electric fly swatter into the bath with you. Serval? Kinda plump? She's not really plump, she just has big breasts, so it makes her look... Yeah. No, I didn't. You have a phone too, right? As of Red Fox on? Do you use it? No. No to one of those questions, or both of them? I don't have my phone anymore. What happened to it? Dunno. I might have sold it or whatever. I don't need that kind of human crap, so I might as well get some money for it. Don't you want to stay connected with your friends without needing to see them in person? Or call for help in emergencies? Play games? Keep track of things? Or... Shut up already and keep track of things? What are you even talking about? Maybe the time, I guess? There are literally clocks everywhere here. Sorry, it's just very shocking to meet someone who doesn't use their phone. In human society, you almost can't survive without one. I wouldn't have been able to work here if I didn't have a phone. They're that important? See, that's what I was talking about earlier. This world is crazy stupid. I don't need anything except food to live my life. Well, even though it may sound crazy to you girls, phones are actually a lot more useful than I can explain. You can almost do anything with the phone. If you girls used your phones more, I think you would understand. Really? But it wasn't that amazing when I used it. It was honestly kinda boring. Serval scratches the back of her head. You should at least start carrying it around with you. That way we can use that to contact each other if we get separated. I'll see if I can get you another phone from the park, Ezo Red Fox on. Don't bother. I'm never going to answer a call from you. I'll still ask for one in case you change your mind. Please remember to bring your phones whenever we go anywhere. Serval's ears suddenly start to twitch, her face lighting up with excitement. Ah, I think I can hear the parade music. Finally. I'm tired of waiting. All three of us peek our heads out of the crowd to see the approaching parade. The first thing that catches my eye is Mirai's hat and the many colorful friends behind her. They all smile and wave to their cheering audience, some of them tossing candy as they walk. Get ready, Serval, because I'm not going easy on you. Oh yeah? Well, you can have some of my candy when you don't get enough. Heh, that's if you even manage to catch any. Both girls look at each other, eyes blazing with fiery determination. I start to wonder if it'll be safe to stand near them when the candy starts flying. The two friends watch the parade with intense focus. The music gets louder as the floats slowly approach us, and the girls have their fists clenched tightly in front of their chests in anticipation. Maybe make sure you girls don't accidentally hurt anyone, alright? I'll be careful. Whatever. It will be their own fault for getting in the way. And if you see any of it going towards kids, then please let them have it. No! Snot-nosed brats have to learn that the world is a cruel place. I'll be teaching them an important lesson. That's too cruel. Well, at least try not to hurt anyone. Don't worry, Amy-san. I'll protect everyone from Azo Red Fox-san. Azo Red Fox just rolls her eyes. The parade is almost close enough for candy to start flying our way. Serval and Azo Red Fox look almost ready to burst from the excitement. Walking behind Mirai and her group of friends is a marching band with golden instruments. Following them is an impressive rainforest-themed float with large trees and lots of tropical-looking friends tossing out sweets. And finally, the parade front reaches us, and the treats begin to rain down. But shockingly, the two girls who were ready to pluck candy bullets out of the air only moments ago are just standing with their hands at their sides, the sweets flying past them. Serval-san? Azo Red Fox-san? Are you both okay? They're tossing the candy now. I try to catch a few candies to make up for their delayed reactions. Huh? Oh, yeah. I look at Azo Red Fox-san and find her glaring at the passing parade. I follow her gaze and notice another Serval cat and Azo Red Fox. They both look like the ones standing next to me. Imposters! They're walking in the group, including a crested ibis. Oh yeah, remember Crested Ibis was like my favorite character from Kemono Friends. White Rhino, Caracal, Silver Fox, and a strange green serval with rainbow wings atop her head instead of ears. I'm still not really sure what happened, but I figure it must have something to do with their doppelgangers in the parade. The fox continues to stare. I put a hand on her shoulder. Azo Red Fox-san, are you okay? I'm fine. Don't touch me with your disgusting hands. I'm sorry. I just wanted to make sure everything was okay. Serval returns to normal once the group of friends are out of view. She starts catching candy and teases the orange fox. Are you planning to beg me for candy later, Azo Red Fox-san? The question seems to snap Azo Red Fox out of her strange mood, and she reacts swiftly to the candy coming her way. Ha! You wish! Then the two girls are bouncing off the sidewalk and each other with ridiculous speed and power. Their frenzied movements whip up gusts that cause everyone around us to take a step back from the candy-crazed animals' dancing bodies. The two of them swipe candy out of the air like Master Ninja catching enemy shuriken. Hoo-yah! Ha! Hurrah! Ho! Girls, please slow down. You're going to hurt someone jumping around like this. The parade starts to wind down to the last few floats as the girls continue to wage their candy war. The next one is a rocky coastline and features 3 very cute penguin friends. A number of people in the crowd seem to get excited at the sight of them. Oh, it's Pepa-Poo, but aren't they missing someone? Yes, I remember Pepa-Poo. Or is it Pepa-Poo? I guess it's Pepa-Poo. Go ahead and distract yourself with idle crap. More candy for me. Eh? No fair. The girls start to slow down when the flow of candy begins to thin out. The very last float is grasslands themed, holding a few deer and gazelle friends. As it passes, the last piece of candy is thrown by a Thompson's gazelle. Izzo Red Fox reaches for it, but it's snatched away at the last second by Serval.
Oh yeah, I got it.
Serval smiles happily and drops the last sweet into her bulging bag.
Only 'cause your stupid arms are longer than mine. No way! Don't be a sore loser.
A quick glance at both their candy bags immediately proves that Serval is the more skilled catcher between them.
It's okay, Izzo Red Fox-san. I'll let you have some of mine. For real. I don't need your handouts.
Izzo Red Fox hesitates for a moment.
But I'll trade you. Sure.
I notice a familiar character on Serval's shoulder bag. Serval-san, that character on your bag, what's she from?
Oh, this is Magical Ranger Rika. She's from an anime I really like.
You watch anime? Oh, that's really neat, Serval-san. Maybe we can watch some together later. Yeah, I guess the fox is kind of like a tsundere. You don't want to watch anything with her. She'll just talk and talk and talk. I don't even think it's possible for her to shut up when she's watching anime.
That's not true. I stop for a little bit when you ask me to.
For like 10 seconds. As the girls start bickering about their anime watching habits, I watch the crowd start to disperse. Most of them seem to be going towards the castle. Is something happening by the castle?
At Kemono Castle?
Seriously, you're more useless than Nana. How do you not know what's going on? I'm sorry, Izzo Red Fox-san. I'm trying my best.
Don't listen to her, Amy-san. You don't have to know everything about Japari Park. A lot of people are going to the castle because the park opening ceremony is happening there. Oh yeah, didn't Mirai-san say yesterday she was going to be giving the opening speech? We should go watch it.
Why would you want to listen to a boring speech by some animal pervert? We should just go wait by one of the food stops until they open.
Please? I'll give you half of my candy if you come with.
The offer catches Izzo Red Fox off guard. She almost accepts the deal, but resists at the last second.
No, you'll have to give me more than half for that.
Serval is thrown for a loop by the fox's rejection.
Oh. How about if I give 2 extra pieces of candy for every trade instead?
Izzo Red Fox mulls over the new terms aloud, trying to figure out if it's better or worse than the previous.
I don't even know what kind of math to do to figure out if this deal is worth it. It sounds just as crappy as the last one.
If you want me to come so badly, then fine. But I'm coming back here if it gets boring. Do you know what time the speech starts, Serval-san?
Nope. Do you know, Izzo Red Fox-san?
Of course not. The only thing worth knowing is that all of the park restaurants open at 2 p.m. Well,
This is the park opening ceremony, so I guess that's when the speech is over. We should get going since it's 1:42 right now. Yeah! Sure. Following the rest of the crowd, we reach the place of the ceremony. A magnificent stage has been set up in front of the picturesque Kemono Castle. A crowd of park guests intermixed with friends stands waiting for the ceremony to begin. I recognize some of them from the parade and wonder if the others, Serval and Azo Red Fox, may be among them. We get as close to the stage as possible. No chairs? Is this supposed to be a huge pain? Standing is good for you. You'll turn into a potato if you sit all day. I don't care. My legs need a rest. Azo Red Fox makes herself at home on the polished stone ground. The crowd isn't very dense, but it's not spread out enough to guarantee people nearby won't accidentally hit her. Azo Red Fox-san, someone might trip on you. Stop bothering me. I have senses a billion times better than yours. I'll know when someone's about to trip on me way before it even happens. Taking her word for it, I let her be. Mirai soon walks out onto the stage, clipboard in her hands. I expect her to take the podium, but she settles down in one of the chairs behind it instead. Another woman does the same not long after and strikes up a conversation with Mirai. Although I don't recognize her from any Japari Park's advertisements, she must be an important figure to be on the stage. Why are they taking so long? I've got places to be, you know? They could be having problems with their audio equipment. It's getting close to opening time, so hopefully they start soon. Serval taps my shoulder. Amy-san, I'm going to go take a sip from a drinking fountain. Oh, alright. Come back quick. Serval turns to leave, but... Wah! Ah! She trips over Azo Red Fox and falls on her. Get off me, you dumb klutz! Are you girls okay? Serval tries to roll off the fox. However, all that does is make her start smothering Azo Red Fox with her chest. Azo Red Fox flails blindly before successfully pushing the cat off her. What the hell? Watch where you're going. Sorry, I forgot you were there. Serval laughs, but Azo Red Fox doesn't share her light-hearted sentiment. Urgh, I should have known you'd do this. You're the biggest idiot here. Neither of you are hurt, right? Please, it would take a lot more than dumb Serval to hurt me. I'm fine. I'll go get a drink now. The cat then wanders off in search of a drinking fountain, her tall ears peeking above the crowd like a sore thumb. Not long after Serval comes back, Mirai returns to the stage and heads right for the podium, where a pedestal with a veiled object stands. Mirai grabs the microphone and adjusts it to accommodate her height. Testing, testing, testing. Oh, lovely. Nothing's wrong. She clears her throat. Welcome, everyone, to the grand reopening ceremony of Japari Park. The audience erupts into a lively cheer. As a lot of you here may know, the last year has been very difficult for us. However, with the help of our wonderful volunteers and park keepers, we have adapted and overcome the hardships we were faced with. Thanks to these people today, Japari Park is stronger and better than ever before. We've made quite a few new friends on our journey here, and now I would like to introduce you to one of our most unique ones. Mirai pulls the veil off the pedestal to reveal what looks like a small blue animal. This is my new friend, Lucky-san. Lucky-san, please say hello to everyone. Mirai slips the mic out of the holder and brings it over to the blue creature. Hello, I am Lucky Beast. It is nice to meet you all. I am here to assist you in your adventures here at Japari Park. I am knowledgeable in all aspects of the park and the animals that inhabit it. If you require guidance, please do not hesitate to ask myself or another Lucky Beast for assistance. It would make me very happy if we could all enjoy Japari Park together. Mirai brings the mic back to herself. Little Lucky Beast here is just one of thousands of new guide robots ready to help make your experience at Japari Park the best it can be. Lucky-san can take you on guided tours, connect with park vehicles to drive you to your destination, help you find your way when you are lost, answer any question about the park or animals, and can even give out free snacks sometimes. But Lucky-san isn't just an excellent guide. He takes part in maintaining the park facilities, can report emergencies, and can even help coordinate the response. And last but not least, he's also a good friend. Lucky-san, do you remember what my favorite kind of penguin is? She brings the mic over to Lucky again. You informed me you like emperor penguins the best. Yeah, that's right. What do you think of emperor penguins, Lucky-san? I think it is amazing that they can survive in temperatures so low. That is incredible. Would you want to live in a place like Antarctica, Mirai? And maybe not live there, but I would love to visit. Well, thank you for introducing yourself to everyone, Lucky-san. We're all glad you could join us. You are welcome. I look forward to spending time with everyone here at the park. The park guide turns back to the audience. Unfortunately, Lucky-san won't be ready for launch today. However, he and many other guide robots just like him will be walking around the park tomorrow, ready to help or accompany anyone who asks. It's been many days and months in the making, but the time has finally arrived. As Mirai speaks, many friends start to flood onto the stage from both sides. Japari Park is now open once again. The park guide says so triumphantly as rainbow confetti is shot into the air, and the friends on stage cheer. Oh yeah, there's the theme song from the first season. Everyone, thank you so much for coming to the opening ceremony. Now,
Okay. I think this here... Okay, from the left, this is Shoebill. And then going right, I think this is, Tiger? I think. And then, I'm not sure who this is. Actually, I don't know who the two in the middle are. But this is Raccoon, second to the right, and then the rightmost, I don't recognize her either. All the girls crowd around Mirai at the podium. Welcome to Japari Park. Joyful music begins spilling from the speakers around us, and some of the friends on stage make their way into the gaps between the crowd. They all start to sing along to the song playing, which seems to be a song welcoming everyone. Some are even dancing with anyone entranced by their contagious energy. Despite all the noise, I can hear Serval crying. Are you okay, Serval-san? Yeah, it's just... That was just so good. I'm really happy the park is open again. So many bad things happened before, but now things are getting better. She wipes her tears with her candy bag. Azo Red Fox takes a deep breath, a bit misty-eyed, before reacting to Serval. Stop crying. That was basically just a 10-minute ad for those stupid blue robots with a dumb, cheesy ending. I can't believe this is what we waited around for. You would understand if you had a heart. Yeah, right. Can we get going now? But Peppa-Poo are still singing. Don't you want to watch that Azo Red Fox on? No. Look, I stayed for the speech, and now it's over. You can see those penguin girls some other time. Well, okay. Are you sure, Serval-san? Yeah, I already made her sit through the speech, so... Alright, if you say so. What do you girls want to do now? Serval dries the last of her tears with her candy bag. Ooh, we should go ride some attractions. I haven't been on one in so long. No, let's eat first. But isn't there an attraction you're dying to go on, Azo Red Fox-san? We haven't been able to ride them in almost a year. None. Have you even tried any of them? I have, and everyone I've been on sucks. And how many was that? About 2. How can you say you hate attractions when you've only ever been on 2? You should try more. You'll love it, Azo Red Fox-san. I promise. No way. Well, since we have a disagreement about what we should do next, we should try a compromise. What if we eat after riding on one park attraction, and Azo Red Fox-san gets to pick the attraction? Does that sound fair? Sounds good to me. I don't know. But you get to pick. Ugh, fine. The faster we get this over with, the sooner I get to eat. Great. I guess we should choose a direction to start walking in. You girls lead the way. Yeah! The cat bolts down the road with an unamused Azo Red Fox in tow. I follow after them. We wind up at the entrance to an area called Wild Wilderness Park, according to Serval. Everything in sight is themed to various kinds of deep wilderness locations, like dry deserts and evergreen forests.
Want any suggestions, Azo Red Fox-san? This is one of my favorite places.
Humph.
I can handle it myself. And I'll tell you right now that you're not going to convince me to go on any stupid roller coasters. But those are the best. What could be so fun about feeling like you're about to die for 5 minutes straight? You don't feel like that. It's like riding a slide or a sled. It's fun. There's no way it's like that. You're not 60 meters up in the air when you ride a sled. Anyway, I get to pick, so we're not riding a damn roller coaster.
Azo Red Fox leads us across the first plaza, judging the attractions allowed as we walk.
That one's a stupid roller coaster. That one is for kids. That one looks too rough. This one is just some idiotic car crashing. I don't even know what kind of mess this one is.
We end up at a building simulating a rocky desert hill. The entrance is themed like the hole of a mine shaft. It seems to be a train ride about bats living in the maze of tunnels.
Oh, are you interested in this one? Were you listening to me? Of course not. This looks like some kind of dark roller coaster. That's 1,000,000 times worse than normal ones. You have to pick at least one, Azo Red Fox-san. If you refuse all of them, then we'll be looking all day. That's your own fault. I just want free food, and you're making me jump through hoops for it. She doesn't even have to give you food. You can pay for that yourself. Food tastes better when someone else pays for it. As far as I'm concerned, anyone who wants me to hang out with them owes me food.
Azo Red Fox stomps away, and we follow her into the next plaza. Unlike the last one, the fox lights up at the sight of it.
The Wilderness Zoo counts as an attraction. Let's do that. But that's not exciting. We should do something we can ride, or something with action. I agree. I'm sorry, Azo Red Fox-san, but picking the zoo is kind of cheating. When we said attraction, we meant more like a ride or a game. What is this crap? I thought I got to pick. You do, but the deal was for something Serval-san will like too. Maybe we should just pick randomly. Someone can close their eyes, point their finger out, and start spinning. We'll do whatever they stop on.
That's a good idea. How does that sound, Azo Red Fox-san?
Only if I can cancel anything too extreme. But you'll cancel everything then. Not my problem. This is your stupid requirement. Well, let's just try it. If we can't make it work, then we'll figure out another method.
Oh lord, this is like actually taking kids to a theme park. Bro. Good thing I don't have to put up with this shit.
You do the spinning, Serval. I'll look like an idiot, but nothing will change if you do it.
shit, dude. Serval frowns.
What the heck? I'm not doing anything for you now.
Ugh.
Fine, whatever. I might as well do it since hanging out with you two already makes everyone think I'm an idiot by association.
The fox closes her eyes and sticks an arm out, finger pointed. She barely spins for half a circle before opening her eyes again. None of us can quite make out what she stopped on from how far away it is.
What am I even looking at? It's not a roller coaster, at least. Let's check it out. Remember, I still get the final say on it. No one can change that. That ruins the point of the spinning. Good. Let's go.
We head towards a building that simply looks like a big, relatively square rock. As we get closer, the signs on the attraction catch our attention. Serval and Azo Red Fox eagerly run up to it to figure out what it is.
Ooh, it's not an indoor roller coaster either. Let's do this one.
The signs show pictures of park guests in a dark cave. They seem to be in a big ball pit with a number of obstacles and barriers in it.
We can do this one.
Serval jumps up in excitement.
Yes, hooray! I thought you'd never pick anything. Good job, Azo Red Fox-san.
Don't talk to me like I'm a child.
Let's just get this over with.
It's
great that you finally settled on one, Azo Red Fox-san. Maybe we can come here again if you end up really liking it. Yeah! Don't get your hopes up. I'm only doing this because I have to. I only ever come to the theme parks to eat, and that's not changing.
Bro, if you go to theme parks just to eat, that's kind of wasting money, to be honest.
I'll bet you'll change your mind after this.
Only an idiot like you would say that. Azo Red Fox rushes into the attraction.
Wait, Azo Red Fox-san! We're supposed to do the attraction together. Let's hurry, Amy-san.
Yeah. Serval and I quickly follow after her. Ugh, man. Alright. Inside, the waiting area is dark and rocky like a cave. Dim lights illuminate 3 different lines for the attraction, and Azo Red Fox is already queued at the friends only one. Oh wait, okay. I guess okay. Never mind. Unsurprisingly, it's also the shortest. Serval and I join her, but Azo Red Fox frowns at my presence.
What are you doing? This is the friends only line, idiot. Go wait in one of the human lines. Azo Red Fox-san, I can be here because I'm your caretaker. This is completely within the rules. Try telling that to park police. Stop lying, Azo Red Fox-san. You already know she's allowed to be here. And I'm telling you she's in the wrong line. The Friends line is not for humans. No exceptions. I don't know what you're trying to pull, but caretakers are completely within their rights to wait with their friends in a friends-only line. We turned to see a girl in front of us with two tails and holes in her clothes. I don't know. I can't think of what she would be. Park police wouldn't do anything if you called over that. Who asked you? You don't know what you're talking about. The girl laughs. Ha! Of course I do. I'm the chief of never mind. Whoa! Japari Park's police chief is a friend? I didn't say that. I was going to say that I'm the chief's friend. Yeah, we're just good buddies. She tells me a lot about her job, so I know what I'm saying. Are you undercover? Is that why you can't admit you're the chief? Don't worry, I won't tell anyone. I just said I'm not the chief. And don't call me that. If you want a name, it's Raiju. Legendary beast. Raiju. Okay, is that like... Let me see. Raiju. Oh, interesting. Okay. So a Raiju is not a real animal. A Raiju is from mythology, apparently. It says its body is composed of lightning, and with the form of a white and blue wolf or dog being the most common, although it can be represented with other forms. Interesting. It says that Raijus sleep in human belly buttons. Okay. Bro. You're totally the chief. It's nice to meet you, Raiju-san. I'm the caretaker of these two. Thank you for confirming what I was trying to tell Azo Red Fox-san. No need. I just hate it when people lie. Is there something bad going on at this attraction? If you really are undercover, that is. I told you, I'm not a cop. I'm just here to have fun like the rest of you. Anyway, look, it's almost time to get on. Raiju points to a glowing timer on the wall at the front of the cave. This attraction is brand new. I've heard great things about it from people exiting the place, so I'm super hyped. You saw those signs with the pictures outside, right? It's a giant ball pit game. Oh, is this one... This one is new? That's extra exciting. Yeah, I can't wait to jump into that pit. On my way in, I heard that...
Ezo Red Fox is silent as the topic switches back to the attraction, seeming to only stare anxiously at the clock. I should say something to help her calm down. I take a moment to think of what to say. After a minute, Oh hey, look, we got our first choice. I was wondering if this visual novel was gonna have choices. I guess we'll go ahead and save. Okay, explain to her that she won't get hurt.
Ezo Red Fox-san, I know you must be feeling uneasy about this, but I want to let you know that you have nothing to be afraid of. This is only a ball pit game. Everything will be padded, and the pit won't be deep enough to drown in or anything. And like you've told me before, you're tough, so you won't get taken out by anything like this. You're an idiot, you know that? Stop talking to me before I leave.
I quickly try to think of something that might still make her feel better, but the timer runs out before I can. An automated message plays to let the next group enter the attraction. Everyone is then ushered in by park keepers. Luckily, Ezo Red Fox and I are let in just before the cutoff. As heavy wooden doors close behind us, a large ball pit filled with aqua blue spheres in a cave-like room comes into view. The pit is massive, bigger than any swimming pool I've ever seen. There are countless obstacles, as well as raised platforms with glowing green balls on them. A few keepers greet us as we enter the attraction. Once all of us are in, an automated voice message echoes in the large room. Welcome to the Dark Water Cave. Here you will find a flooded cave filled with you, our special cave fish.
Is that Mirai-san? It is. She never mentioned that she was going to be part of an attraction. Your objective here is to survive among ferocious predators and collect food orbs. During the game, teams of 2 prey fish will be competing against other fellow prey for food. Whichever team has the most food orbs at the end of the timer wins. But watch out, because there will be predators on the prowl. If you're not careful, your team just might go extinct. The game lasts about 15 minutes, and the teams will be randomly chosen. Good luck, Cavefish. The message ends, and a park keeper is quick to take Mirai's place. Welcome, my hungry cavefish, to the Dark Water Cave. Before we begin, please take a moment to remove your shoes, jewelry, or any other loose belongings you might have on your person and place them in the cubbies behind you. It's kind of weird to say have on your person when you're talking to animals, even if they are, like, humanoid. Everyone does as instructed. Since we are too short from the usual 12 players, this game will be modified to have 3 predators and 7 prey. However, Because we also have 3 agile friends with us, it might change again depending on how many friends end up as predators. Now, please come up and grab a numbered ball from this basket. This will decide the teams and partners among the prey. If more than 2 friends choose predators, we'll need to redraw the teams until either 1, 2, or no friends are on it. While everyone grabs a ball, I wait with Azo Red Fox for the ball basket to be less crowded before stepping up. As I make my way to the basket, Azo Red Fox reluctantly lags behind. I take the last 2 balls and hand one to her. She accepts it with uneasy eyes. All right, everyone please look at your ball. Anyone with a red number is a predator, and anyone with a black one is prey. For the prey, please find whoever has the same numbered balls as you. That person will be your teammate, and you'll need to work together to score points for your team. I look at my ball and see it's a black number 2. What did you get? Saying nothing, she simply holds the ball up to me. It's a black 2. Oh, it looks like we're on the same team, Azo Red Fox-san. I show her the black ball too on my own ball. Ugh, why did I have to get stuck with you? I'm sorry, Azo Red Fox-san, but let's try to make the best of it. You're guaranteed to have a bad time if you have a bad attitude about it. It takes less than a minute for everyone else to find their partners. Attention! Can the Predator Fish team please come up to the front? Serval, Raiju, and another person walk up with faces full of excitement. I see that 2 friends have pulled Predator. 2 versus 8 it is. The human who got Predator becomes a prey and forms a team with our previously partnerless member. Predators, your girls will be wearing glowing headbands to let everyone else know what you are. The park keeper hands a headband with green light sticks to each of them. There are 20 glowing balls in the pit called food orbs, and the prey fish's objective is to collect as many of them as you can and bring them to your bucket here. The keeper points at 4 differently colored buckets at the edge of the ball pit. Balls must be tossed to your partner at least once before you can put it in your bucket, and you have to avoid the Predator team at the same time. If someone from the Predator team touches you, you're out and have to wait outside of the pit. Fret not though, because all it takes to get back in is for your partner to score 1 ball in your bucket. Touching the bucket is a safe zone. You can't be tagged out by a predator while you're touching it. However, if you both get out, then your team is permanently eliminated from the game. Prey fish without a partner don't have to toss the ball before you put it in your basket. And finally, food orbs cannot be thrown into your bucket. Now, predator fish, waiting at the goal buckets or food orbs is not allowed. You must always be moving. Being a predator doesn't mean you can't win either. If you eliminate more fish than the score of the top prey team when the time runs out, you win the game. The same applies to eating all the prey teams. That's it for the rules. Does anyone have any questions? I do. Are we allowed to go under the balls to tag people? No. Everyone must keep their heads above the surface. If anyone goes under, we'll stop the game and make sure you're okay. If it happens again, you could be disqualified. Park keepers here will keep watch to make sure everyone is safe and following the rules. Ah, thanks. That's my only question. Any other questions? Another person raises their hand. While the park keeper answers, I walk over to Serval. Serval-san? Oh, hey Amy-san, what's up? Make sure you're holding back, okay? Since you're playing with humans. Don't worry, I don't have any problems playing with humans anymore. It comes to me naturally now. Okay, I just wanted to make sure. Have fun, you two. You better run fast, Amy-san. We're gonna eat you. Raiju flashes a toothy grin. Ah, okay. I will. The game is about to start when I return to Azo Red Fox's side. Each prey team is given colored wristbands by the leading keeper, and our color ends up being blue. Alright, is everyone ready? The players respond in agreement. First to jump in. Attention, prey! On my mark, I glance back at Azo Red Fox and see her staring nervously at the ball pit. Let's try our best, Azo Red Fox-san. It should start being fun once we're in there and running around. Be careful not to hurt anyone, too. You're a friend, so you have to keep in mind how strong you are. Ready, set. A whistle is blown, and all the prey fish jump into the pit at once. I sink until about up to my stomach, and start heading for the glowing green balls with everyone else. Azo Red Fox trudges behind me, while I wade as fast as I can towards food orbs on platforms at the far left of the pit. Next, predators! Ready, set. A second whistle is blown, and the sound of fearsome predators hopping into the pit can be heard behind me. A quick look back reveals them chasing after different teams on the right side of the ball pit, away from us. Turning my attention back to what's ahead, rubber stalagmites and long barriers rise just above the surface of the balls and are scattered throughout the area. I set my sights on a specific food orb. From the corner of my eye, I notice someone from an opposing team going after it too. I also see that the distance between me and Azo Red Fox has gotten a lot wider. Azo Red Fox-san, don't lose me, okay? She doesn't answer and just follows unenthusiastically with the same nervous eyes she had at the start. Trying to beat the other player to the food orb, I speed towards it, increasing the distance between me and Azo Red Fox. Suddenly, I encounter a gray barrier. I climb over it as quick as possible, but the other player's path is clear and gains ground on me. The ball platform quickly approaches. The other player reaches for the food orb the same time I do, and we almost crash into each other in the process.
My fingertips graze the ball first by a hair, but I accidentally knock it off the platform and out of sight. The both of us then scramble to find it. I rush under the platform and spot the ball right away. As I reach out, the rival player does the same from the other side. We dive for it, plastic aqua splashing into the air. And the green ball emerges firmly in my hand. Bursting with adrenaline from my victory, I call out to Azo Red Fox, who is just now entering the obstacle as part of the pit. Azo Red Fox on, catch! The other player tries to intercept, but their effort proves for naught as the orb flies way over her head. Azo Red Fox catches the ball and turns to deliver it to our gold bucket. But as she does, caught ya! Someone grabs my arm. You've been gobbled up. You're out. Where did you come from, Raiju-san? Can't chit-chat. Gotta go. Raiju bolts after the player I fought with as I pull myself out of the pit. From outside, I see Azo Red Fox rapidly closing in on our goal bucket, Serval hot on her heels. Blue balls are thrown around wildly as the two girls barrel down the pit. Azo Red Fox, now with the fierce look in her eyes, blindly flings balls back behind her. They do little to slow down the cat, and she closes in on the fox. But with only a short distance left, Azo Red Fox manages to reach our team's blue goal bucket before the cat can catch her, dropping the food orb in and touching the bucket. You got lucky. No, you're just slow. Serval playfully sticks her tongue out at Azo Red Foxon before she turns to go after another player. And with us scoring a point, I jump back in beside the smug fox. A digital scoreboard hanging over the starting area now shows us as having 1 point, and tied for second place with 2 other teams. Good job, Azo Red Foxon. You put us on the scoreboard. Yeah, whatever. Just go get another ball. I'll stay back so you can pass it to me. And watch out this time. Happy to see her getting into the game, I nod back with a smile. Okay, you watch out too. I cautiously wade back into the part of the pit where the green balls are. Azo Red Fox follows but keeps a good distance between us like last time. Hello Carson, how are you doing? A quick glance to the side reveals 3 people are currently out of the game, and I can't tell if 2 of them are a team or not. Whatever the case may be, it's best to assume they can be revived. I nearly jump out of my skin after spotting Serval on the left side of the pit. She's chasing down another prey running for their goal bucket, and the sight has me changing course to move through the center. 5 nearest balls have already been taken, so I go deeper into uncharted territory in search of food. And before I know it, there are so many stalagmites that I can't see any more glowing food balls. All it takes is a few steps for me to lose track of both Azo Red Fox and the predators.
Azo Red Fox-san, are you still here? Shut up! You're giving us away. I'm following you by smell, so just keep moving.
Says the one who just yelled at me. I stop in my tracks when I hear the sound of Raiju's laughter and panicked shouts of other players a bit too close for comfort. The forest is as equally great for me to hide as it is for an ambush. In an effort to avoid a possible predator up ahead, I squeeze my way to the right wall of the pit and continue forward that way. The stalagmites soon give way to a clearing. Also within sight are a few more food ball platforms. While I'm checking to see if the coast is clear, Azo Red Fox emerges from the stalagmite forest behind me.
What are you standing there for? Go get a ball. And don't bother waiting for me. If we stay together, our team will get wiped out. I was just checking for Serval-san and Raiju-san. I didn't want to run out there if they were nearby.
Azo Red Fox stares at me like I'm stupid. Oops. That question must have been rhetorical. Ugh. Him. Hugging the right wall of the pit, I wade through the balls to the closest food orb platform. As I begin to climb over the barriers blocking my way, my elevated position allows me to witness several players frantically bursting out from the dense stalagmites and away from Serval. I pick up the ball and turn to toss it to Azo Red Fox, just as Serval tags someone out near me. I see her looking around, searching for her next target. I lower my arm at the sight of her. Azo Red Fox gives me a questioning look as I stay crouched on the platform, unmoving. I try to signal the situation to her to no avail. She looks just about ready to yell at me, so I cave and toss the ball. Azo Red Fox's yelling, or a flying green sphere catching Serval's attention, it makes no difference in the end. Before the ball even lands in the fox's hands, Serval is bolting towards me like a bullet.
You better run away, Amy-san. Here I come. Wah! Got the ball. Don't let her tag you.
Azo Red Fox disappears into the stalagmite forest, and I jump into the ball pit to follow after her. Serval rushes towards the forest to cut me off.
Ah! Ow!
But she accidentally runs into a stray rubber stalagmite in her path. I run as fast as I can away from the cat, but she's back in business when I enter the forest. I zigzag randomly around the stalagmites to try throwing her off my trail. I keep at it long enough to start believing that I've actually managed to escape Serval, but someone suddenly appears in front of me, and I crash into them. Ow! It's Raiju. Not really sure if that counted as a tag. I turn to dash away from her. She swiftly grabs my arm.
caught you. Ooh-ah!
Serval barrels into the both of us.
Ouch! Ow, ow!
A little dizzy from the crash, Serval wobbles over to me and grabs my arm.
I got you, Amy-san. Wow, you were tough to catch.
You got her? I did.
Oh, you're here, Raiju-san? Sorry. Never mind. Let's get moving before we're disqualified. Ah, you're right.
The two predators race away in opposite directions. I pull myself out of the pit, wondering if Azo Red Fox might score again. But as I climb out, I can see that won't be happening. The scoreboard indicates that we still only have 1 point, and Azo Red Fox is already standing on the sidelines. Including myself, the Predators have managed to tag out 6 people, eliminating 2 whole teams and leaving 2 prey still in the game without partners. It's not surprising that the top 2 teams are the ones with surviving members. First place has 4 points, while second has 3, then ours with 1, and the team in last place has 0. I approach my teammate, who doesn't bother masking her disappointment.
Look at how terribly we did. Slow pokes like you are why I hate playing team games with humans. I'm sorry we didn't win, but I'm really happy that you started enjoying yourself, Azo Red Fox-san. Are you kidding me? You must be blind and an idiot if you thought that. I was just following the stupid game rules. That wasn't the least bit fun. The fox huffs angrily. It doesn't sound genuine. Okay, whatever you say. We both watch Serval and Raiju furiously chase after the remaining players, both openly having the time of their lives. Not even a minute later, the top player gets cornered by Serval in the stalagmite forest. They do everything they can to escape, squeezing between narrow gaps and jumping off walls, but they're caught in the end. Meanwhile, the last person grabs a food orb from a platform hidden at the center of the forest and bursts out of the stalagmites. The movement catches Raiju's attention. The player tries to lose her by going around a few barriers, but Raiju cuts through by merely jumping over the obstacles and tagging the player out a split second later. A park keeper blows the concluding whistle. Game finished. Congratulations to the Predator team. You have won the game.
The girls jump up in joy at the declaration.
Yeah!
Yes! Victory! Both Predators jump out of the ball pit, glowing from their win. We all return the equipment given to us for the game.
Thank you for playing, everyone. Don't forget to retrieve your belongings from the cubbies. Please enjoy the rest of your time here at Wild Wilderness Park.
Raiju and Serval run over to us as everyone else shuffles out of the attraction.
Great job, girls. That was impressive to watch. Thank you. So, I'm a little curious. How are you girls able to find everyone so fast in the more cluttered areas? Like that part with all the stalagmites. How are you were you tracking people by smell? Yep, I could smell where everyone was. But isn't that kind of cheating? It's not like we can turn our noses off. Besides, even when I try not to breathe through my water, I can still smell people. Ah, I guess it's not your fault then. Would you be interested in joining us around the amusement park, Raiju-san? Yeah, let's hang out. Hey, you can't just invite people to hang out with us. Depends. What are you girls doing next? Another attraction? I could use some of that. Sorry, I could use some attraction buddies. We're gonna eat. Then I think I'll have to decline. I'm here for games and thrill rides. Oh, okay. Bye, Raiju-san. It was nice meeting you. You should give us a tour of the police station sometime. I should. I'll show you our jail cells, Azo Red Fox-san. But seriously, I'm not the chief. Anyway, see ya girls around. Alright, I think we're gonna stop here for tonight. Ugh. Zane, if you're up for playing maybe a few games of Splatoon after this, then I'll go ahead and end the stream and hop on my Switch, and I'll try and invite you again to my lobby. Oh, shit. Oh, you're gonna go to sleep? Okay. Alright, well, maybe tomorrow then. Okay, well, I will probably stream God of War tomorrow, so yeah, thanks for watching, and have a good night.